what's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's Monday night. You guys dig this?
It's creepy.
Noise made this.
I like it.
Awesome.
Noise
This is a great jam.
Yeah.
Fits the universe pretty well.
Yeah. So this is our Monday night. We're going to call it a playtest intro, learn the system. You know, I had a lot of fun last week, so I wanted to keep it going. Why not? Keep doing it, keep learning the system. I did realize we did something wrong last week, and I'll let you guys know what we did so we can fix it for this week. And we'll just, we'll do this for a little while. It's fun. It's really fun. So thank you all for tuning in. We're going to be testing out other incentives for this as well to see how they interact with the audience and what you all are gravitating towards before we launch the new show. So, ways that you can affect the stream. If you go to streamlabs.com/hyperrpg, you will see a way to donate with your PayPal, credit card, things like that. But if you go to oneshot.straylogic.com, you can see all the different ways that you can interact with the show, and you can click a button that will send you to that same page. But if you already know how to do all those things, you can just go directly to streamlabs.com/hyperrpg. So, first off, you will be able to give tokens to the characters.
Ooh.
Okay, you can use hashtag Mylin, hashtag Lucas, hashtag Malika, or hashtag Bert.
That's me.
To give them tokens. Those tokens can be spent to increase die rolls. In this game, I will be giving them a numerical difficulty for any task they may be trying to achieve. And upon the roll on that, you can use a token to boost your roll. Things like that. Naeem, can you turn me down in my own headphones a little bit more? I have a delayed of my own audio, and it makes it almost impossible to speak. Thank you. Okay, so let's go there to so there's that. That's just $10, by the way, $10 per token for each of you, and you guys don't need to keep track of that on your end. I have it over here, so you can ask me, or I will let you know if there's any tokens available.
A token is a +1 to your roll, and you can use as many tokens as you have.
Right.
Cool. I forgot.
Yep. As many tokens as you have. So after that, we have $25 with hashtag evidence. Okay? With hashtag evidence, you can basically add evidence to a pre-existing rumor. And here in a little bit, I'm going to read off all the rumors that are existing in the town so far.
Sweet.
And anyone can add evidence to the rumors that are already here, or tonight, as the show's going, people can add more new rumors, and you can add evidence to those. And that's the next one. Hashtag rumor at $50. You get to create a rumor that I will bring up somehow, some way through the town for one of you or all of you to hear. Whether or not the players believe it or want to investigate is up to them. And then the chat can keep adding more evidence to try to validate that rumor existing. After that, the next one is $100 for hashtag NPC. This is to add a townie to the story. Someone, last week we had an amazing townie, okay?
The best.
Shovel guy. That was amazing and a perfect example of how to create a townie, how to create an NPC, someone that adds mystery to this world. Absolutely love it. So thank you for that. I can't remember who exactly did that last week, but thank you for that. It was Pandar? It's Pandar? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so let's really quickly go through all the rumors that are existing in this town right now. We've got that there's a child raised by wolves in the forest. We have the town is named Undecided because a secret government agency is hiding something there.
I don't believe it.
It's true.
There are red eyes from a creature that have been spotted in the forest.
Lies.
I've seen it.
The local laundromat launders money.
Of course that's true.
Boo. I don't believe that at all.
That's what laundromats are for, right?
No, it's nail salons. Get it right.
People leave money in their pockets. You launder money.
I was worried about people playing high schoolers, but somehow Lucas being able to play a 12-year-old is just perfect.
Myself on stream.
We also have a rumor that there's a creature in the woods. Maybe it's a Wendigo or a Bigfoot. Also, the kids in Lucas's class say the black curtain in the back of the video store hides this entrance to a secret society meeting room. It must be a men's-only society because it seems only old men go in there. That was also a... Some of these were expanded upon last week as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, those are still doing that? I turned that off. That's cool. Great. I turned that off.
Hmm.
The
Nothing
old
happened.
abandoned train station near the lake is haunted. Strange noises, mostly trains, can be heard at times. And on a foggy night, the lights are on at the station. However, the station hasn't had any maintenance in it for over 10 years. Matt, what did you just do? What did you just do? Okay. That's not the solution. Okay. Turning off all that stuff? Okay, that might have just locked these in a constant loop. Okay, no, it looks like it stopped. All right, all right. Okay. Also, all right, we'll talk about that later. There's a lot of things that just happened that shouldn't have happened over there. We're going to ruin all the equipment. Okay. One of the rumors was also there's going to be a friggin' Batman movie next year, and the guy that was Beetlejuice is going to play Batman.
I don't believe it.
Yeah,
Really
none of us
unlikely.
believe that.
Another rumor that did not come up in the show yet. I'll need to make sure I get in this week. And thank you. I got a new system with the mods this week, so hopefully we can track rumors a little bit better. Is the mayor of Undecided is said to have an illegitimate child, but no one knows who it is. That one didn't come up. So, which, by the way,
What's
Who-
your evidence?
who would the mayor of the town of Undecided be? Should figure that out before we go into tonight's show. Who would the mayor be?
Like if this were a movie?
Yeah, sure.
Like what actor?
No.
Like
Oh.
a name.
Who's the mayor?
Oh.
Like, what's the name of the mayor? Mr. Smith, says Gaiaka. Mayor.
Mr. Mayor Wolf.
Oh, yes.
I actually like Mayor Wolf.
Wolfensburg.
It's like with 2 F's or something.
Yeah, like FFE.
Which is like a little bit more subtle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mayor Wolf.
It's definitely not the animal.
Mayor
No,
Wolf.
that's his illegitimate child.
Oh.
Oh, snap.
He caused
It's all
that
tying together.
accident.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
There was the... Yeah.
Yep.
I wrote down lobster. I don't know if that meant anything.
I wrote down lobster.
I
Yeah.
vaguely remember something about a lobster.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I'm going to follow this lobster trail.
I don't have lobster written down anywhere. I
Too
don't
bad.
know.
That's what I'm doing.
I also do not have lobster.
Great. So, we're going to get into Kids on Bikes, Episode 2, our little playtest. What are the rule changes that I want to add to you all? As you know, last week you got a psychic ability. And I told you have psychic energy. Anytime you want to use one of your abilities, you should all have a piece of paper in front of you with one of your abilities. Some of you haven't used them yet, so you don't necessarily know what they are. I think only Malika actually used them.
They
last week,
haven't used their ability yet.
right? So,
I'm more developed.
Huh.
okay. So, one of the mistakes that we made last week is anytime you use your powers, it's going to come at a cost.
Mhm.
You can only do it when the 4 of you are together. And I was kind of doing this a little bit wrong last week. It's not the same as when you set a high number and you have to get over it. It's more that you will roll 2d4. The amount of difference between what you rolled underneath what I set the target as will result in how much damage mentally it causes to you.
Oh.
Even if you succeed, say I give you a difficulty of a 4 and you roll a 7, that means, it goes into the negative whenever you subtract the 2. So technically you're at a 0 there. You're still going to come out of it with like a nosebleed or something. It doesn't come at no cost. And you will still use a psychic energy point. If I say the difficulty is an 8 and you roll a 6, you're 2 below it, you could use more psychic energy points, just like you could with tokens, to boost it up to make it succeed, but it's going to cause an even heavier toll on your psyche for doing so. So each time you use one of those abilities, it's going to take a toll on you.
Okay.
And it's not supposed to be easy to do so. And so that will be fixed. And energy tokens, something I didn't bring up when I was telling you all what's going to happen tonight with your incentives. At $750, if we hit our first goal of $750 tonight, we will make a rumor true.
Ooh.
So a rumor will reveal itself to actually not be a rumor.
Ooh.
Can I submit a
There
rumor
is
right
going to
now?
be a Batman movie.
Well, we're submitting.
I've got ideas.
So
That's pretty cool.
that will happen at 7:50 and again at 15, and we will do a really big giveaway if we hit 15. And the other thing is every $75 earned tonight will give you all an energy token. So no matter what they're contributing with, no matter what they are tipping towards, every 75 gives you an energy token, which adds to your psychic abilities. They're different than the regular tokens. Okay?
Great.
All right. Shall we get into it?
It's weird you gave me all that information, and now I just want to use my ability, like, carelessly and just see what happens.
yeah.
Oh, to see what happens to your body?
Yeah.
Great.
I'm 12.
It's
I feel like I'm pretty like thick-minded.
Yeah,
Probably
like
not gonna have any
headstrong,
effect
like,
on me.
let's see where this goes.
Okay, so to start this off, now we're going to start with Bert.
Oh, no.
I'm going to tell you all first a little bit of setup, and then you're going to tell me a little bit more about what's happened last week. It's been 1 week since the events of that night went down, when you believed little Lucas's sisters to have disappeared, and upon searching for them, you saw many things that do not make sense, including the death of Scott Harris, who now, in some way, shape, or form, resides in your heads. Scott has not been found. His truck was. Strangely, there was no report of another body anywhere around the burnt-down truck. Scott's family, his father, mainly, as he lives alone with his father, had been putting out posters around town, calling for people, meetings at the school, to see if anyone had any information on the whereabouts of his son. Malika and the rest of you started getting dreams, nightmares, 7 restless nights. In these dreams, you hear Scott's fragmented cries. You haven't heard his full voice since the last time the 4 of you were together. But you know he's there, and you know he wants to be heard, and he's the closest to you while you sleep. Malika took some initiative and decided to set up a visitation at the school to talk about preventing forest fires. While there, she slipped notes into each of your lockers saying that you should meet up at the town laundromat and discuss things that happened and what very clearly continues to happen. But before we do that, I'd like to check in with each of you one at a time so you can tell me what you've been up to for the last week. What's your world been like? And what have you experienced? Why don't we start with you, Bert?
Sure. Yeah, Bert's really been trying to put together everything. Scott, I guess, was sort of his friend, but not really. He was more of just a person he'd hang out with out of necessity, and now he's extremely frightened of the fact that he might be living forever in my head. Home life has been strange because my dad is in and out all the time. So he's actually been gone for most of the 7 days. So it's just been me in a house by myself, alone with my thoughts, which normally is an ideal situation for me. But in this particular case, thinking about it all day and then not getting much sleep at night is starting to show its cracks. And I've done my best to avoid every single person from the event.
Malika.
Over the last week, since I discovered my power of light, I did a little experimenting at home, and for the first time saw myself use the ability
You can't. I already said you can only do it when the 4 of you are together.
Tried to use the ability and realized that it did not work when no one else was around.
And that's all you've been up to for the last week?
Also, I've just been trying to focus a little bit more on my park ranger duties and investigate the creature that was perhaps causing a ruckus.
Okay. Lucas.
Well, I was grounded almost immediately when I came home. My dad spanked me like 4 times, and he grounded me from my bike for the week. So I'm excited for Saturday whenever I can finally hop back on my bike. But in the meantime, I had a flat tire, and I've been saving up allowance money to buy a new tube at the hardware store for my tire. On Wednesday, I was able to buy that, so I'm excited to pop that bad boy back on so I can ride my bike. And
It is a 12-year-old.
on Monday, I had a science test, but I didn't study for it all weekend because of the fair. So while I'm like a dork character, I'm not like the smart dork. I'm just the dork, as in I don't have friends. I'm not even good at like school stuff. Especially that science test that I failed, probably.
Great. And how about your sisters? Did you...
I tried bringing it up to them, and I asked where they went, and I got real mad at them, and we got in a fight, and they said that I was the one that left them, that they couldn't find me, so that they just walked home. And I don't believe any of that. I think that they were wandering around without me, and they're trying not to get in trouble, so they decided on a lie together.
Okay. Mylin?
I know this. Can I ask you a question secretly before I...
Oh, secretly. We should have that,
Oh, the Switch?
Secrets
switch.
don't make friends. Well, hello. Just talk to me now.
Still here.
Secrets don't make friends, but friends make secrets. That's what they always say. Whenever they have info that they don't want to give you.
Yeah.
6th grade sucks.
I don't know. It's just been like a lot. It was a lot to process. I mean, obviously, I filed a police report, and for those like.
So you did file a police report?
Yeah, those freaks at the circus that were like telling us to like hush up, and that guy, that carny that attacked me. My dad like listened and kind of listened, but I don't know. He's been really busy with this big project and just gone all the time. So he just gave me more allowance money to make up for it, I guess. And what else? I had a sleepover party with Ashley and Sarah on Friday, but it's weird because like, I don't know, when your friends just like talk, but you don't care anymore, like I don't know if they're your friends. And it's just been really weird around everyone lately.
So, just to clarify really quick, when you filed that police report, was it on Scott, the one who stole your stuff and is now residing in your head after his truck burned up?
Yeah, Scott was in there, Circus Carney was in there, weird dudes in black outfits with their hush-hush voices were in there.
Okay, so when you filed this police report, did you mention Scott as
Yes.
someone? Okay.
Look, it's not my fault he died or went missing or whatever. And then, in addition, my dad gave me this glowing necklace like a long time ago, and I don't know, got it from like some construction site or something when he was like building the mall or whatever. But ever since all this weird crap happened, every time I pass Bert in the hall, I almost start to glow, and then my necklace starts to like glow brighter, and it's just It's just really annoying.
Ooh. Juicy.
Something else you've noticed this week, Mylin, is there's been a black tinted Cadillac parked on the side of your street all week long. When you get home from school, it's there. When you leave for school, it's there. Can't tell if someone's inside or not. But you don't recognize this car, but it's always there. Ever since the night at the police fair. Actually, ever since you filed your police report. So whatever day you filed that, whether it was Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, ever since Wednesday, you've noticed that car parked out there. So we're going to open now on the laundromat where Malika happens to be doing her laundry while waiting for the rest of you to meet up with her.
What day is it?
This is Saturday.
Sick. I pull up on my bike.
Lucas shows up first as you hear Malika, some tires kind of on the gravel outside of the laundromat.
Oh, it's the kid.
As Lucas gets off his bike and just lets it fall to the ground. He's carrying with him like a bag, like kind of a knapsack or whatever, as he walks into the laundromat. Currently, the two of you and one older woman in the back are the only people inside this laundromat.
Were you followed?
I don't know. I suggested the laundromat because not a lot of people.
As
hang
you
around
say that,
here.
the woman in the back stops folding and looks directly at you, Lucas.
I don't think I should have said that.
Don't worry. This is just a student at the local school.
This just became a lot worse than I intended.
Don't worry, I'm just an adult with a kid from the school.
She's helping me with my homework.
Yeah, we have a awesome new program rolling out at the National Park System. We call it the Passport, and you can collect a stamp for every national park that you visit for
And
extra credit.
I asked that we meet at the laundromat because it's a public place. So keep an eye on her.
Why'd you say that?
Just to... I've been having nightmares.
Me too.
I brought walkie-talkies. And some bologna sandwiches.
Good taste, kid. Can I see the walkie-talkies?
Yeah. So I pull out my walkie-talkies. I imagine they're like Fisher-Price models.
Wow.
So you've got Fisher-Price walkie-talkies.
Yeah, they
in
have
this
a
bag.
range of probably like 50 feet. But there's 4 of them.
Oh, cool.
You had an opportunity here to actually support the group.
I'm a poor kid. I can't even afford glasses.
Oh,
So
I got them
these
for my birthday when I was 9.
cool. You want to try out some adult walkie-talkies?
You brought walkies?
Park Ranger has walkies
um
in my vehicle that I
okay.
parked outside.
you know, I'm gonna make you roll your brain for that
Okay.
with a difficulty of 15. Given that this is not something we discussed.
Well, I rolled a 1.
You just remembered you left those walkies back at the tower outside of town.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm a shitty park ranger.
It's okay. I think these work pretty well.
Language. The old woman in the back is now glaring at you.
How much laundry does that
Language.
It's
old
okay.
lady have?
My dad says much worse.
You told me to keep an eye on her.
Oh, it's true. Thank you.
I'll report you to the school if I don't think you're using this kid's time for the program properly.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
So, what is a pine? What's a evergreen tree?
It's a tree that's evergreen. It doesn't go brown. The leaves don't change colors
Uh-huh.
from season to season.
Okay. What's an example of an evergreen tree?
I arrive at this point,
Okay.
but I have like sunglasses on.
You hear the door open to the front of the laundromat as the creak of the glass door swings back, And as it slams, standing there is Bert wearing some dark sunglasses. You kind of scan the room. You see the old woman in the back look up at you, also eyeing you down a little bit.
He's another one that's part of the National Park Passport Program.
What?
Remember when I came to your school and told you about the passport program where you can collect stamps from your
Yes.
local park ranger?
That's right. Stamps from a park ranger. I guess that's what we're doing here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. At the laundromat.
Yep. Maybe we'll go stand outside, right outside the laundromat in a little bit.
They hear like a ding, 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 ding. I roll up on like the most obnoxious, glitter pink bike with like the streamers and the little like AM/FM radio. Hey guys.
Hey.
So, you don't have a car?
I got in trouble.
Okay, cool.
I
think
do have a car.
I think this would surprise you, as you
Yeah.
know, you being in her class and knowing that she's one of the richest girls in the class, and seeing her right up on this bike. You know that this is probably something that could be humiliating for her, but at the same time, it's really comforting for you, as it kind of puts you on an even playing field a little bit that you didn't realize was even a possibility.
Sure.
Okay?
Oh, it's a colorful bike.
Yeah, I got it when I was like 12.
Cool bike.
Thanks.
A
I
little
guess.
small for you?
Yeah, because I got it when I was 12. And my dad took the keys to my car away because I came home way after curfew the other night and didn't have a really good explanation for where I was. I couldn't say I saw a guy die in a beam of light and, you know, there was...
Yeah, we didn't want to.
Oh, thank fucking God! Oh my God! It's been dark for so long. I can finally talk.
Oh my god, and this just always in my dreams.
I can finally fucking talk.
Hey, everybody, let's just step outside. I'm gonna put this laundry to dry, and let's have a meeting outside.
Oh,
Right.
you're actually doing your laundry?
Yeah, I have.
You don't have a like a machine at the station?
Well,
lives, like, in
you
the
know, sometimes
woods.
I like to get out to town, surprise,
Oh.
and see people, and they can see me. No words are exchanged, but that's
Oh, ooh.
how I like it.
Okay. So you're like a voyeur?
Never mind.
I don't think you know what that word means.
We don't have a washer or dryer at my place either.
As you walk out the front entrance, Maliki, you're the last one to walk out. As you look back, just kind of keep an eye on your stuff. You notice that the old woman is no longer in the back of the laundromat.
Hey, guess like the older
But
woman
it's her machine still turning. You can
and
see
the
stuff
laundry
folded
is
on
still.
top of it.
All
Yeah.
right, okay. So, guys, I wanted to talk to you all about the dreams.
Yeah, Scott.
You mean the freaking nightmares of Scott just screaming nonstop in my stupid head?
I'm sorry. I've been trying to fucking talk to you. I just wanted to talk to somebody.
Okay, well, Ashley is
Well,
here. I
here,
think I'm a freaking
so
freak now because they came over to a sleepover party and I was screaming in the middle of the night. Thanks to you.
I'm dead.
Okay, but
I'm
that's...
almost 100% certain at this point I'm dead.
Oh, good.
I didn't murder
He
you. That's
accepts
not
it.
my fault.
Then how are you talking to us? Are you like
Yeah.
an angel or like a ghost?
come on, be nice, guys.
I don't know. How long has it been?
Like a week.
Feels like forever.
Well, I
It's
don't...
just dark.
Is this smart that we're all together like this? I know this is how we have to like talk to Scott, I guess. But
Oh right, you can't see anything, right?
No, but I can kind of see this weird, like glow. Like now that you're all together, I can kind of, I don't know. I just knew. I knew I could finally talk to you. I've been trying all week and it hasn't worked.
Well,
Did you all get together to talk to me?
Yeah, we wanted to talk together as a group.
What? I thought you said.
Come on. We're a group. All of us. All 5 of us.
We don't really have a choice.
Do you have something
What do
to
you
say?
have to say?
Fuck all you! I'm in here dead because your stupid asses were doing whatever the fuck out in the woods with some person. I don't even. What was that guy doing out there anyway? And then my truck's like burned to the ground, and you threw a flashlight in there. Why am I dead and you're alive?
Because we weren't drinking and driving.
You
Because
were
we're not
drunk.
assholes,
You're not
maybe?
even old enough to drink.
They're right, Scott.
You shouldn't have been doing that.
All right, but like.
I'm sorry.
I think God was punishing him.
I can hear you. I'm literally in your head.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Are you just mad because it might be true, though?
Can we go somewhere not in front of a laundromat? I've heard some really shady things about this place, and I really don't think it's wise that we're here. I don't know why we.
Okay, where do you suggest? Where should we go? Where is safe?
Anywhere that's not possibly a place where they launder money.
I think we need to figure out what's been going on. I mean,
I've
like,
been absolutely craving cherry pie.
if I eat cherry pie, do you like yesterday I had a burger. Could you enjoy that burger as a
No, I don't. No.
What if we ate a burger together?
But you're all together now, so I'm thinking maybe since I can talk, maybe I can like, I don't know, like experience things or something.
All right, well, we could go to the food court at the mall, or we could go down to the diner.
Scott, I think you're onto something.
What?
Remember that time? Remember the light thing? The blue light stuff? You could see more. Remember I was telling you to
As she says
drive
that,
the
you
car.
kind of like hold your necklace because you can tell it's glowing from under your shirt.
Remember I was trying to will Scott to drive the car? Like some reach deep down inside? I mean, what if you guys could also like light up or something?
You think we all have superpowers?
Well, no, but yeah, I mean, yes.
We could be like the Fantastic Four.
Maybe.
And Scott.
It sounds to me like y'all want to use me to do cool shit.
Yes, we want to use your ghost powers to do cool shit. That's essentially
Wow,
what we
that
want.
sounds like you're really comfortable with the fact that I'm dead.
I don't...
Hey, Scott, for the record,
They're still looking for you.
they're still looking for you, and
And
I
what did
tried
you
to
see?
help.
What did you see? Have you told them what you saw? Have you told my dad?
What are we going to tell your dad? Yeah, he disappeared in a whirring flash of light into
I haven't
some
told the authorities or anything.
void of nothingness.
I told my older sister and she punched me in the shoulder.
You guys, have you told anybody?
No one's going to believe us.
No,
or
I
they're
haven't
gonna
told
think...
anybody.
No,
What do you-
no one's going to believe us, or they're going to think we like weirdly murdered you for some reason.
Everybody knows that this town is run by a shady government organization. I don't need to be going around telling everybody that I have special powers because I saw some guy die.
God, Bert, you're so stupid.
How would you explain a flashlight that zapped you? That's sci-fi tech, dude.
And gave us superpowers.
Bert, you're starting to sound not so crazy, after all.
Thank you.
All right, guys, I'm hungry. Should we go over to the diner and get like cherry pie?
No need. I brought bologna sandwiches.
Yeah, let's go to
hand
the-
them out.
Hey,
Let's go to the diner.
Scott, you
It's
want a
on me,
bologna
guys.
sandwich?
Let's just go to the diner. It's on me.
Oh, cool. I'll just save these.
Thanks, Mylin.
No problem.
And for future reference, is there mayo on those?
No.
Okay.
It's bologna and mustard and bread.
Starting
But
a
it's
timer
one
to
slice
see
of
for food
bread,
poisoning?
and
No.
it's
They'll be good forever. You're fine.
yeah,
Okay.
literally can't go bad.
So you make your way down to just down the street. I'm gonna say you're kind of like off the town square right now, at the laundromat. Not too much further in. There's an old diner into the town. I'm gonna call it. We're just gonna. just call it Sherry's Pie Shack. Okay. You make your way down to Sherry's Pie Shack. As the four of you enter, the bell on the door, shing, shing. Everyone turns and looks at the group of you. It's only in that moment that you kind of realize there's no reason for the four of you to be together. No one in this town can see in their minds or imagine a reason why the four of you would have just entered this diner together.
You're right, Park Ranger. I would really love to help care for those animals with you. And I know you said that the diner is a great place to pick up some extra bones that we can take down there.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And you know what? There's even a baby bird nest that I found. And I could teach you how to feed them little mealworms.
Yeah,
Will anyone else be joining y'all?
Table for 4, please.
4, okay, right this way.
This is really
Ma'am,
awkward.
would you like any coffee?
Yes, please.
I would
Right.
like coffee too, please.
I'll get you the
I'll
rest
take
of you
a
some
I'll take
water.
a coffee too.
Oh, you want coffee or you want chocolate milk?
Coffee.
Chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk and 2 root beers coming right up. She walks away. As you're kind of left at this table, in the middle of this diner, Sherry's Pie Shack has kind of never left the 50s. The decor, the seats, the bar. You can still see the cook in the back through the window outside the serving kitchen. And you see, Mylin, in the parking lot, that same black car that you've been seeing outside on your driveway all week long.
What the fuck?
What?
This black Cadillac has been parked in front of my house every single day. Every time I leave, every time I come home, it's just there. And I can't tell with the stupid tinted windows if somebody's in there, but now it's here when I'm here.
I instantly start sinking down into the bench. Are you fucking serious?
I don't know. I don't know if my dad is still super pissed about the curfew thing, or if it's those weird dudes from the fair again.
What if it's the shadow government thing?
That's exactly what it is.
Okay, hold on.
Do we need to split
Have
up?
you guys noticed anything else unusual this week?
No, I've been staying inside all day.
No,
No?
I've just been having a lot of bad dreams.
Yeah, a lot of bad dreams. Scott.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to talk to you
Hey guys.
and warn you.
About what?
Hey. Maybe don't have a conversation with a person that isn't here in public. About what?
You know, you could just, think it. I could link us all together.
About what? I say in my head.
Remember last week I told you there was something in here? I can't see it, but I can hear it. I can kind of feel it. Like it's rooting around, digging, but I don't know what it's digging. I don't even know what you can dig, but I know it's digging. Does that make sense?
Can you follow it?
I can't see shit. How the fuck can I follow this thing? I'm in a dark mind space. What do you?
But what about now? You said
Yeah,
you could
you
look
can-
around right now,
And
right?
you said you could hear it.
I can't really see. It's still dark. It's just. It's clear that I can communicate now, that I can speak, that someone can hear me, that I'm not just yelling into the void. That's what's clear. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know where I'm at.
I really enjoy sitting together and having lunch and not being quiet. I'm saying that out loud, so it's not just 4 people staring quietly at each other.
Your waitress comes back to the table, sets down the coffee. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Well,
Thanks for the root beer, ma'am.
yeah. We all want to eat.
I'd like an order of cherry.
Cherry pie!
Cherry pie.
Yeah, cherry pie!
Yeah.
Yeah, cherry pie.
And how about the fried chicken salad?
Can we get a whole cherry pie? And you said you're buying? I'll take 2 orders of chicken strips. And can you bring out a bottle of ketchup? And can I have a couple bottles of Coke? Coca-Cola.
Hold on. Maybe one at a time.
I
mean, that way you can have them fresh. You know, eat one order and then the next one.
I'll do it, the cheeseburger.
You know, when you're ready.
Cheeseburger with curly fries.
And a whole pie.
Yeah, for all of us.
Yeah, we're gonna share the pie, ma'am.
Everybody's gonna split the pie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm full on my 1/4 of pie. I don't need anything else. Thank you.
You got it.
I will have a salad, please. Dressing on the side.
Okay. Go with the pie. Okay. Well, be right back with all that for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Let me
you,
know if you need a refill on that coffee.
Thank you, ma'am.
You hear 2 individuals in the booth next to you. 2 hunters, both of them wearing camouflage, just talking, drinking coffee. I'm going to say, Bert, you kind of overhear one of them. I'll tell you what, I was driving the old road outside town the other night. I saw something across that road. I took a picture of it. I pulled over. I immediately took a picture. Look, I know it's blurry and shit, but look at that. Look. You can kind of hear the other one. What the fuck? That ain't no bear. That is not no damn bear. Now you just kind of hear this in the back.
So he only hears it, not
Only he hears it.
Okay.
Oh, I need to use the. I gotta wash my hands real quick.
No. Come on, I just got back.
Well, this is a good opportunity. I'm saying this in my head. This is a good opportunity to see how far we can walk away.
Man,
Just hold on.
this isn't a game, man.
I just get up and I'm gonna
Wait,
Bert.
go to the bathroom.
wait.
While peeking a glance at this picture.
Take one of these walkie-talkies before you go, just in case.
Nothing
weird
about that.
Sure, you got it, buddy.
Walkie-talkies.
I have like this pink walkie-talkie. Yeah, cool.
I think
It's
yeah.
red and yellow.
Yeah,
Cool.
with a blue antenna.
Yeah.
Nice. I want to try and sneak a glance at this photo.
As you walk by, you kind of look down. As you do, the hunter kind of notices you looking down and slides it. Yeah, so what we doing this weekend? We're going to head back down the lake, right? Catch some. And they just continue their conversation as they try really hard to conceal whatever it is that photo was as you walk past. I'm going to let you roll, though, to see if you catch a glimpse of it.
Sure.
Roll your brains with the difficulty of 7.
Doable, but not probable. Do we have any rerolls?
You have a token.
Just one?
A token.
I got a 1, so I needed a 2. Is that what I needed? A 2?
You don't see anything.
Fuck.
As you walk past.
Okay. I go to wash my hands. And
As,
also figure out how
as-
far we can get away.
Bert goes to the little boy's room. Scott, are you there? I think to myself.
He doesn't respond.
I guess
Kind of
he's
left alone with your thoughts for a moment.
not a lot of range. And
What
so
if-
we
wait.
can't hear each other in our heads either.
Wait,
No.
I want to try something.
Okay, Lucas, you can. What do you want to try?
Well, when my sisters and I use the walkie-talkies, sometimes they hold their thumb on the button, and I can hear everything that's going on in the background. So maybe if we turn the walkie-talkies on and hold the button, even if we're far away, maybe we could hear.
Bert peeing?
No, I mean.
No, I get you. I get what
yeah,
you're trying to say.
Maybe
You're
Scott could talk over the radio
Or-
microwaves.
Or maybe we just keep like singing a song, and the point at which you can't hear the song anymore, but only on the walkie-talkie. That's when you tell the person to stop walking.
What? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense. Hold on. So I
Good
want
thinking, kid.
I want to try to walkie Bert.
Okay. You hit it. You hear kind of like through the wall as you're using the restroom. You just hear like a really subtle like. Even though you're only about 50 feet away,
Yeah.
it's like trying to go through a wall. It's not very clear, but you do hear Lucas on the other end, kind of breaking up, coming through.
Bert, can you just put your thumb on the button of the walkie? For
What?
me real quick.
What? You hear from the stall next to you in the restroom. What the hell's that? What?
Sorry, that's my radio. I'll turn it off.
You brought a radio into the shitter?
It helps me relax. You should try it. I'm gonna leave now.
Is your name Bert?
No, that's the name of the song. I gotta leave. It's the song. It's the stupid song. I gotta go. And I'm like washing my hands, but I'm trying to like push the button.
Is it working?
With the thing.
Let him know it's working. I can hear him.
Is it working, Bert?
Damn it, fucking Lucas.
Put your finger on the button.
I'm like trying desperately to wash my hands and do everything. Dude, I don't have two hands.
As you come out of the restroom, you can just like make eye contact with him across the restaurant as he's talking. You're like,
What?
Did it work? Did you put your finger on the button? Scott, can you hear us?
no response.
Damn.
As you start walking back over towards the table.
Keep talking.
God damn it! Just don't do that shit!
And I want to notice how far away Bert is when Scott starts talking.
He's about 10 feet away.
Okay.
I've been trapped in there all week. Could you all just bear each other for at least a little bit so I can just keep it together for a little bit?
I think to myself,
Okay, we need a plan because
Right. You should contact like a priest or something. Like, dude, can the four of you get an exorcism and go find, like maybe find my body? You can put me back in my body. Or better yet, find a better body. That would be even better. Maybe a better body, like
in my head I'm like, is that what you want? Do you want body snatcher, Scott? Because that's not what's happening right now.
wait. Does it have to be a human body?
what the fuck's wrong with you? Of course it has to be a human body.
Hey,
I like this idea.
We could put him in a dog or something.
What about the poor dog?
Excuse me. There are some magnificent creatures in the forest that I have come across.
Can I have each and every one of you roll your brawn for me
Oh no.
with a difficulty of 6?
Oh God.
What, is he gonna punch us from the inside?
Ugh.
Do I have anything?
Each of you have 1 token.
I didn't make it.
I got
I
a
didn't
4.
make it.
I got a 10.
2.
I made it.
I got
Bert,
3.
as you're sitting upright, the 3 of you, all of a sudden, your heads slam into the table as the drinks kind of jump up on the table and a couple of them spill, the 2 root beers spill. As your heads pop back up.
Amen. Amen.
I will not be no goddamn dog. I am a person, and you killed me and put me in this position. I'm not gonna put up with this shit.
What about my cat? My cat Princess sucks.
Hush.
Are y'all okay over here? She starts wiping up the root
Yeah,
beer.
I'm so sorry.
And you see the 2 hunters behind you are both looking at the table, and a couple other people are now looking at this table as you all holding your heads.
Sorry, we just got too excited talking about wildlife, ma'am, waitress. What's your name? It says
Becky.
Becky on your name tag there. Okay. Just
Wildlife.
wildlife.
We were demonstrating how chickens peck.
Becky, could we please order a couple of just like plain hamburgers, and if you guys have any like marrow bones and things in the back that for like soup stock that I could just buy and bag up.
Soup stock?
We're gonna go to the animal shelter, and
You want that on top of all the pies and
yeah,
everything else that's
yeah.
coming
Pie.
out?
It was just one
It's
pie.
for the
Yeah,
it's for
one
animals.
pie. I get it. I get it.
We're volunteering at the animal shelter. It's really good for my college resume and stuff. And the ranger here has been helpful.
I'll get on that while you all keep talking about your love of animals and clean up this mess. As she drops the napkin down on the table.
Start like
walks
very
away.
huffily wiping it up, just glaring at everyone.
We should come up with a team name.
No, Scott.
Like the super guys.
Hear me out, dude.
Two of us are.
Look, I'm not gonna be put in some dog's body. That's
No,
bullshit.
no, hear me out, dude.
What if we put him in one of those like dead animal bodies that we keep finding? It could be a zombie dog.
Do you want? I'm willing to test my strengths right now. if you want to keep testing me.
No, Scott, hear me out. Look, there's some mighty, magnificent creatures.
Guys, let's just drop the animals thing.
I'm like, oh, you want to test things? Okay. And then I just like walk like 10 feet away.
Scott goes quiet.
That's what I thought.
I thought he could come live with me in the woods like a deer or something.
He just had you all smack your head.
So
on
you're
the
now
table.
just standing in the middle of the restaurant,
I'm
about
just
10 feet away,
examining the pie case.
examining the pie case. Scott's gone quiet, but you start to feel this like ringing in your ears. And as you're looking at the pie case, you see your reflection for a brief moment as you notice blood dripping down from your nose. And you start to feel yourself getting a little lightheaded.
I will start to begrudgingly walk back to the table.
That's what I thought. Just because you can't hear me doesn't mean I can't be fucking shit up.
You don't have to be mean. We're like friends. We could all be.
What?
You don't have to be mean about it.
Friend.
Yeah. These are my best friends.
You haven't even hit puberty yet.
Wow, Scott.
Yes, I have.
Scott, come on. Look, we're all in a tough situation here.
You want me to link the thoughts in your head to everybody else's?
Can you do that?
If I wanted, probably. I don't know. Test me.
As much as I really enjoyed this game, I feel like we should finish our food and maybe
Well, we
not
haven't
be
even
here.
gotten our food yet.
Once we do, I feel like we should finish our food and maybe not be here anymore because there's.
Let's not test any of this stuff inside the diner. We already know that we can create light or something, so we don't really need that right now.
All right. Hey, waitress.
Becky.
How's the order doing? Becky.
How's the order doing?
Yeah, we're in a little bit of hurry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, oven. Do you mind speeding up the process at which you cook dough?
Just making the pie from scratch?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
You ordered a whole pie with bacon in it. Oh, I'm sorry, oven. Did you say that might take a good 20 minutes at the minimum? I think it might be a little bit.
Okay, thank you, Becky.
Your burgers will be right up,
Thank you very much.
and your salad, fries, and your ketchup.
And a Coke.
And one Coca-Cola for the child as well.
My mom doesn't let me have sodas.
So, Becky's rounding up some food up at the top table there.
Hey, Scott, I have a question for you. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. Can you taste that? I'm gonna put my hands.
No.
I'm gonna put my hands around the coffee cup, and I'm gonna feel how warm it is.
I got nothing. Still cold. Still alone.
Well, I mean, definitely not alone because there's that thing digging around in there.
Yeah, you said rooting around like an animal?
I don't know. Look. I don't mean to be a dick. I mean, maybe I do, but if it's digging around in here with me and I'm inside you, just saying.
Just digging around. Is there some
Brain parasite.
You have a nosebleed.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
Are you okay?
I think Scott did that.
Scott, did you do that?
No, I was just making her ears ring. I was yelling as loud as I could.
Okay.
Wait.
Guys, we need to work together.
For real though?
Well, I don't know why my nose started.
I don't
bleeding
think
then.
this is good that we're together then. Scott, no offense.
What? No, man. She was fine when we were all together.
I want to take a look and see if that car is still parked outside. I want to look through the window.
Did you bring up the
You
bring up the car?
you
I told you that you'd see the car.
Yeah, she brought it up.
Yeah, I brought it up.
Okay, so you brought up the car. It's still out there. It's tinted even in the front. You can't see inside of it. Very suspicious.
Lucas, you should go knock on it and ask them like you're asking for directions or something.
I don't feel comfortable
I
asking him
don't
to
think
do
that's a
that.
good
No, I don't
idea.
think that's a good idea.
I could.
No,
I'm
don't.
not
You're
scared.
the youngest. Like, they're not gonna mess with a little kid.
It's a secret government agency.
We're in
They're
front of
definitely
a
gonna-
diner with a bunch of people.
That hasn't stopped anyone before.
Mylin, can you roll your brains for me with a difficulty of 5?
Out of 5.
Okay. You notice that the necklace you were wearing isn't around your neck.
You guys, my necklace is missing. The one my dad gave me. I can't lose that. Help me find it.
When's the last time you remember having it?
I just had it like a little bit ago. It was glowing under my shirt. Like, it was just I just had it on.
Do you think someone stole it?
I don't know.
How could
Like,
anyone
when,
have stolen it? We've been
all I
together
did
this
was
whole
get up
time.
and walk
The
to the pie
waitress.
case.
I can see it.
Where?
Are you talking about the glow?
Yes.
That's the glow?
Yes.
All right. So if I'm you right now, if I'm Mylin, if I'm you,
Okay.
it's to your right, and it's like 20 feet away.
And
As you look to your right, and kind of look around the room, on the other side of the counter, the waitress has her back turned to you as she's cleaning up some things on the counter.
I am gonna walk up to her and be like,
What are you
"Excuse
doing?
me, guys, come with me. Come with me because it glows when we're close to it. Just all come with me really quick."
Okay.
Okay.
I'm never going to
It's
be able to
not
eat here
awkward.
again. Okay.
So I walk up to her. "Excuse me, Becky."
Yeah, your food's coming right up.
No, not a problem. My dad gave me a necklace, and I think I might have dropped it. Did you pick it up or anything by any chance? Did anyone turn it in?
A necklace.
Yes. It's got like a stone. It's kind of like luminous.
I've not seen anything of the sort. Now, could you all please sit down? You are making a
So-
ruckus.
In my head, I'm like, Scott, do you see it? Are we closer?
Yeah, that bitch has got it, man. Take it off that bitch. She took your necklace.
Do we hear him saying that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, can you help me?
I think
Scott, are you sure? Are you pulling our leg?
I wanna like look at this waitress. I've got this feeling that I can convince her to give it back. This confidence that I've never felt as a dorky 12-year-old boy.
He's looking pretty charming right now.
You have my friend's necklace and you should give it back. I'm using my thing.
Okay.
What?
It's 1 energy point. Okay, you only have 1 energy point at the moment.
Okay.
So as you're staring at her, you just like lock on her and you start to focus as hard as you can. As I need you to roll 2d4. Okay. And it's the first time you've done this, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it's a difficulty of 6.
Ooh.
Is that token?
Any tokens?
The tokens don't count for this. You can only use energy
no.
tokens.
It's a 6!
Hey!
There you go. So
You have what
as
power?
you're staring at her, you guys start to see his face like shaking a little bit as you feel almost like you can feel heat coming off of him as a little bit of red blood starts to drip out of his nose. And what do you say?
You have my friend's necklace, and you should give it back right now.
I have your friend's necklace, and I'm going to give it right back to her right now.
I take
As
it
she
really quick
takes
and
it
I'm
out
like,
and
thank
hands
you.
it.
I quickly put it around my neck and under my shirt.
Thank you, Becky.
Thank you, Becky.
Oh, Lucas, are you okay?
And all of our food will be free now. How long does this last? I'm testing right now.
What the fuck did you just
And
do
I'll
to
have
me?
2 Cokes.
You get out. Get out. Get out. All of you. Get out. Get the fuck out of this restaurant right now.
Okay, and I just
Get out!
storm out.
All right, we're leaving.
Guys, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, she fucking stole my
Lucas,
necklace.
are you
No,
okay,
I
though?
made her give it back.
Yeah, but your face was
Thank
all
you.
shaky and your nose
Yeah,
is
are you
bleeding.
alright?
I have
Looks like your
superpowers.
eyeballs
How'd you
were
do that?
Pop out of your
That's
head.
so
Superpowers.
weird.
That was awesome! Oh my god, for a little bit I was inside that waitress and I was looking out at you all. You look scared as hell, little boy. You were like, "Oh,
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. That's not what I was like.
and then all of a sudden I was gone, but
I think
shit, while I was in there, I was like, oh, I'm gonna give you a necklace. She did it too.
Why would she steal my necklace?
guys, okay, wait, is that car still outside?
As you make your way out of the restaurant, you notice the car is there, and as you're walking out, you hear it as it kind of starts up as you come out.
But it hasn't left. It's still just.
It just starts up as you're walking out. You gotta tell me where you're going, what you're doing.
Well, I need to go get my bike from the laundromat.
Okay,
There's a lot of
everybody, but I think we need somewhere safe to,
Split up and then meet back together?
or like experiment or something. Yeah, you're hearing my thoughts right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to do anything because I thought just getting like more bright wasn't really useful.
I don't know,
He can
should
do
we just-
mind control. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, like we would have known what he could do if we weren't around other people.
Should I mind control that car?
Cars don't have.
I don't know.
Right.
That could be a little dangerous.
Maybe I could mind control
to
the
the
people in it.
person
If the
driving.
If the people in there who I think they are, they're probably wearing special equipment that allows it so you can't use mind control beams on them.
Yeah.
I'm starting to.
It
believe
made
in
my
this
head hurt really
conspiracy
bad
theory
too,
now.
so
Yeah, dude,
I
just
should
here.
probably wait
yeah,
a bit.
Yeah, maybe. You did good, kid.
Yeah,
Thank
Lucas,
you.
good job, man.
Yeah, you did good.
All of a sudden, a rock about yay big hits Lucas in the head.
What?
It's not enough to knock
Ow!
you out. It's just like, what the?
Where did that come from?
Hits, and then you see this little kid ride up and just slide his bike sideways in front of the group of you. Oh, right in the face!
Ow!
You know this kid to be Jeremy. He's
You
only
suck, Jeremy.
8 years old, but he's a really big 8-year-old that picks on you all the time.
Hey, you kid on bike.
He reaches over to pick up some rocks.
Oh yeah?
I'm not scared of you.
Oh yeah, show
I'm
me how
not scared
tough
of
you are.
And I walk up and I literally just like shove him and his whole bike over.
Come on.
Can you
That
roll?
was a little kid.
Can you roll your?
Yeah, I'm mean.
Can you roll your?
I'm mean
Kids
and
these
I'm rich.
days.
I am mean and rich. There are no consequences for me for beating up this little kid. I'm gonna push him right off that bike.
Can you roll your fight with a difficulty of 5?
What? It's a little kid. 2. I got a 3.
Do we have 2 points?
fight is my
does.
weakest
Mylan, you do have 2 tokens.
Oh yeah, I want to push this kid down.
So you use your
Totally not
tokens
gonna
to
come
walk
back
up,
to
push this kid over as he hits the ground, and his head just kind of like hits the ground really hard and starts to bleed.
Yeah.
Don't pick on bigger kids than you.
That's right, Jeremy. These are my best friends.
Hey,
You better
hey,
watch
hey,
out.
Hey, come on. Fighting's dangerous,
Don't
guys.
You know first aid or something in your kid? You can't
Yeah,
just-
it is because I'm bigger than you.
Oh my god.
Hey! Hey, what the hell y'all doing to my son?
He threw a rock at me.
What the fuck you doing to my kid?
Look.
Jeremy, you okay? As
You're a little kid that was throwing rocks at
Jeremy
us?
starts to cry even louder as you see this man standing about 6'4", very kind of heavy-set individual getting out of his truck on the other side of the diner and walking directly towards you all as he's literally rolling up his sleeves as he's walking towards you.
Guys,
I'm gonna take your advice. That guy's bigger than me, and I don't want to.
I'm gonna turn around and look him full in the face and be like, "Do you know who my father is?"
I don't give a fuck who you are, little girl. What the hell you do
I'm
to
gonna
my son?
grab her by the collar and I'm gonna say, "Run!"
Jeremy, stop crying. Get up. Get up. Get up, Jeremy. As he's saying this, Jeremy's crying and starting to push his bike back up as he's got blood on the side of his head. As he's kind of keeping his head down, and this guy is just standing directly over. You said run. Are you gonna roll your flight?
Okay, I will.
So I'm gonna have you roll your flight with a difficulty of 7. So just to paint a picture here, the adult in the group is running
Yeah,
first.
Well,
I mean, we're all gonna run with the adult.
Yeah, I'm
then.
gonna hop on my bike and pedal after her. So flight as well.
Did you bring your bike with you? 'Cause she mentioned her bike was back at the laundromat.
I believe I brought mine.
Okay.
Mine wasn't
I
chained up.
I didn't make it. I got a 5.
Do you have any points?
I don't know.
As you kind of turn, Malika, you have 1 token.
But you said it was 7, so I only have.
Yeah.
I can only roll a D8 on flight.
Okay. So you go to turn like you're gonna run, and that's where Jeremy's just right behind you on his bike as he's crying, and you look back around, and you kind of look at the situation. You realize you're surrounded by kids and 1 other adult.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to the adult. The adult.
What the fuck is it? What is going on here?
Look, sir, just relax. Calm down. Your son Jeremy here, he started throwing rocks.
You throwing fucking rocks again, Jeremy? Go put your bike in the truck. In the truck. Why is he bleeding?
He fell here on the gravel.
I pushed him.
No,
He-
I pushed him.
No, I pushed him.
I don't give a fuck who pushed him. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Okay, it was me. Go for it.
That's-
You know who my dad is.
That's really not necessary. Come on.
Would you really like to do that?
I do not know who your dad is, and I do not care.
My dad basically built this town. So in one way or another, my dad owns your job. So if you want to keep that job, I would say walk away now.
Can you roll your fight with a difficulty of 7, please?
Why would it be my fight? Wouldn't it be...
Because you're about to get slapped. Can you roll your
Oh,
7?
I'm gonna die. Wait, my
Your
fight. With the difficulty 7? I can't pass a 7. I have a D4.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't be standing toe-to-toe against a guy 6'5".
But I feel like it would be one of my other skills. That's why.
Can I?
You know, you're definitely not using your charm. You're not flighting.
But-
You're not using your brains either. You're kind of confronting this guy.
But isn't it charm? Because wouldn't charm count for guile as well? Or like being able to like... That's what I thought it was, because I'm basically using like, I know the fact that like my dad owns this town, like literally this guy's ass, like, and
In this situation, I'm not going to call that charm since he came at you aggro and
Yeah.
you're kind of returning aggro. I don't feel like that's a charm.
Can I harness the power? I don't know what it is. Can I focus on whatever I have and do it to this dude?
You do have 1 energy token available. You have 1 energy token available.
Yeah, because she's about to get smacked. Can I
Yeah.
sense that
Do
she's
you-
gonna
do
get
you
smacked?
Do you have your sheet?
Yeah. Can I look at it?
Yeah.
Would I know what this is?
I'm going to let you look at it right now.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely want you.
Oh no.
All right, so
No, it's okay. This is gonna be
as
great, you
see
guys.
it, she gets right in his face and starts yelling at him.
Yeah.
And you see him start to pull his hand back like this.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I guess I'm harnessing this power. I'm like, Scott, please don't fail me now. And I lift him off the ground like 6 inches and just kind of push him back towards where his truck is at.
So you kind of put your hand out and lift him up off the ground. So you're going to roll 2d4. And I'm going to say difficulty of 6, same as Lucas. It's going to succeed
Okay.
It's just a question of how much damage it does to you.
Nice.
Difference of 2.
Difference of 2.
He has
okay.
a total of 6.
Yeah, it's a 4 and a 2, right? It's the differences.
No.
Sorry.
However, I subtract
It's
from
0.
the
So
total.
then I got a
0.
6.
You just focus real hard as you start to feel like the blood dribbling down your nose as it hits your lips, as your hand goes out, and you literally lift this guy up off the ground and start to push him back as he's flying. What the fuck?
No way!
On doing this,
Oh no.
as he's flying backwards, that black car that
Totally
was in the
forgot about
parking
the
lot
car.
spins out, swirls in behind you all as 2 more black cars kind of pull up on either sides. As you release, he drops to the ground, very quickly grabs his son, throws him in the truck, and drives the fuck away as quickly as possible. As you hear just the sound all around you of car doors opening, as all these men in all black suits get out and are kind of surrounding you.
Guys, it's the shadow government.
Guys.
One individual in particular steps through the circle of individuals who have gotten so kind of close in a circle around the 4 of you that people on the outside can't really see in anymore, as one kind of pushes through the group. And you recognize this individual as Mayor Wolf.
Oh no.
Mayor Wolf.
Mayor Wolf?
Isn't he like your boss?
No, it's a different department. I work for the federal.
Yes, Forest Ranger Malika, correct?
That's right, I'm park ranger.
I'm going to need all of you to join me down in my office very quickly, if you don't mind.
I want to jump in front of Malika. You saw nothing.
I just want to clarify really quick. I want to clarify very quickly because I did just see the energy token go back up.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not using it.
You don't want to use it.
I want to. I'm trying to use my power, but it's not working.
He had expected it to
But
fail.
if I have to,
No, I'm
then I
saying
can use it.
if I believe the mods just updated the dock with another energy token. I
You
believe.
could try if you wanted to.
But for the sake of what we're doing, I don't want to. Am I able to tap into it and fail on purpose? not
No,
my
don't use up
character,
the
but
token.
me as a player. I'll use the token.
I say,
Just use the token,
this,
But-
is,
Okay.
this is a
It would only be
miniseries,
on
man.
one person,
Just
and there's a lot of them, right?
Can.
I
Okay,
mean,
we'll see.
Hey, as a 12-year-old, this is the leader of the group. What would you have him say to the others? So, just a good reminder, everyone. Every $75 adds an energy token. These energy tokens can be used.
Yeah.
They can be used to
So-
do
Also, if this goes
remarkable
badly,
things.
I'm gonna maybe use my superpower, and it's gonna go really badly.
We need the
they would
energy.
need another token because
But-
this is the last one.
But we can
we
also-
don't each get one to start with.
No,
Oh, it's a
you
shared
started with 0.
pool.
Yep.
But we can also use energy points to increase our roll if need be, right? So it's not even just activating it; it's also being okay.
And
Okay.
right now there is 1. So Lucas,
So I jump out in front. You saw nothing.
2d4, difficulty of 8.
Yeah.
Oh God.
If some more dropped in there, that'd be great.
Oh no, the kid!
So that's a 5.
So it's a difference of 3. You all see Lucas's face go red as this small child steps in front of the group and holds out his hand, and his eyes roll back into his head
Oh no.
as a vessel, like a vein on the front of his forehead, kind of bulges out. And what do you say to this man, the mayor, Mayor Wolf?
Like in his head.
What do you say? What does 12-year-old Lucas say to the Mayor Wolf who's surrounding him?
I say, what you saw isn't the way you remember it. You saw us coming out of the diner, and talking to that man. And then he left.
What we saw isn't what we remember. We saw them coming out of the diner and talking to that man, and then that man left.
Oh.
As you're like holding out like this.
And if he's in front
I'm
of
sorry.
me,
Does this work on all the people surrounding us, or just
this was just
the
for that
mayor?
one man. This was for that one man. As he's standing, as Mayor Wolf is standing in the middle and says all of this, is Lucas is just hand out.
Very clear to everyone else what happened. It's like I'm like controlling him.
As you're doing
Why
this,
would you do that?
That's
The rest-
reasonable.
the rest of the people in this group kind of look at each other, and then all of a sudden you see a dart hit Lucas's neck as Lucas's eyes
Whoa,
close
whoa, whoa,
against
whoa.
the ground. And then as
Whoa.
you say, whoa, 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 you feel as the three of you are all knocked unconscious immediately.
Damn, almost had him.
Everyone get back in your cars. There's nothing to see.
Sorry for wasting that energy token, everybody.
Worth it.
Yeah.
100% worth it. I'm so glad you escalated that for me. So, 4 of you awake almost simultaneously. You can hear each other's labored breathing.
Guys, wake up! What the fuck? Come on! Wake up!
we can hear you.
Wake up!
We can hear you.
Okay. We can hear you.
Man, they're gonna test on you and shit. I don't know, you're in some weird, like, I don't know. Well, I don't know what's going on, but what's the hell? You got knocked out.
We need to get out of here.
You start to look around this room. You're all tied down to chairs in what appears to just be an interrogation room. You see,
How are we
A mirror.
tied down?
I'm gonna say handcuffed on each, like at each chair. There's a handcuff to each of your arms.
Sure.
But you're kind of like sitting at a table facing each other, 2 on each side facing each other. As you look to one side, you notice that there's a mirror, and it's a one-way mirror that you can't see through.
Yo, what's going on, man? What? Somebody update me. What's going on? You guys went dark. I saw through the head of that one dude, and
We got darted by.
Darted.
I saw the men in black around you. What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Why would we know?
I don't know. We should have left that situation. We should have ran when we had the chance.
Who darts children in public or just in life?
Who drives around in creepy dark cars?
Who pushes an 8-year-old off a bike?
Yeah, that's a good
me.
question.
Obviously, he was a jerk.
Thank you, Mylan.
We
You're
sh-
welcome.
we should.
Y'all think these are the sea creature men?
The what?
You know, there was like, you know, the story about the lobster man, or you know, like, maybe this is the lobster man.
Scott.
No, let him continue. Is there any proof or evidence you have of this?
And you know, whenever you litter, you know, when you litter in the river, you hear the stories about the lobster men crying. Maybe we littered too much, and the lobster men took us.
There
What?
are freshwater lobsters. They exist.
The environment hates us. They'll come to get us someday.
Are we arrested?
Human beings are the cancer of the earth.
Whoa.
Wow, I mean, I felt like I was in a really dark place with watching somebody die and then having that consciousness go in my brain
We
and
fucking deserve
dealing with
it.
all this, but that really just made me feel even more sad than anything.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Guys.
better.
Do you think this will be on our permanent records?
I mean, you guys got, but they're not lobster men. Then what are they?
Scott, so you know how you bashed our heads around? Can you have anything else useful right now inside of you that you
You want me to
can
slam your heads on the table?
do? No! Mylin,
I don't know.
you probably can do something, can't you?
I don't know.
Like the power to blow up handcuffs or something?
Oh
Very
my God.
convenient.
That'd be
I-
super specific.
And every
but
time y'all do that, I just get so tired. Just tired.
Well, what if they kill us in here, Scott? Then you won't exist at all.
I'm already dead.
Scott, you gotta hold it together. We gotta get out of here. We're not, okay? We're not dead. What's around in this room?
The door opens. A man comes in, He's tall. He's wearing glasses, sunglasses, despite the fact that it's inside. He's wearing a black suit with a black tie. He's carrying a notepad, pen and paper. As he opens the door, he doesn't look up from his pad of paper. The door closes behind him, and he's still standing in the doorway.
Hello.
Don't talk to him.
My parents are gonna be really mad if I don't get home soon.
Scott Harris.
What?
Yeah, he disappeared.
We don't know him.
Oh, you are fucked. He knows you killed me. Oh, this guy's gonna retribution for my ass. Yeah, they did it. They did it. They did it. They're the ones that killed me.
Scott Harris is a jerk.
Scott Harris.
What about him?
I've never heard of Scott Harris.
Really? In the last 3 hours, Scott's name has been mentioned 7 times.
Yeah, he was a jerk that stole my backpack at the fair, and now he's missing.
Oh, that's Scott.
We saw him a week ago, driving his truck. He hit a man on the side of the road.
Would it be safe to assume, if I know how many times you've mentioned his name, I know in what relation you used his name as well?
What's he saying?
No.
You tell me.
I don't understand what's going on here, and I have...
We've clearly been listening to your conversations.
I knew it.
That's illegal.
And really creepy.
Why don't you walk me through what happened last weekend?
We went to the fair, and Scott and some jerk friend tried to steal my backpack.
Yep.
Yes, I read your police report.
I got hit in the face.
You filed a police report?
Yeah.
You didn't tell any of us that.
What? Why would she? It was a police report. That seems reasonable if you got mugged to file a police report.
Right.
Yes, the
but
last person
I asked
to
you
see-
guys if anybody told anybody about anything, and you guys said no.
We're not here to discuss the police report. We're here to discuss what happened last weekend.
Don't answer their questions. My dad said that we can demand a lawyer if we ever get in trouble.
All right, I'll talk.
This isn't the police, obviously.
Bert,
Yes, sir.
you have a bright future ahead of you, don't you?
I'll tell you everything. What do you need to know? Do you want to know what happened?
Let's start there.
So, first off, there's a secret government that controls everything. That's you. Also, there's like eyes in the forest. It might be a demon child or a wolf boy. I'm not sure what we saw, but that's also real. The laundromat, I'm pretty sure that might be laundering money. Really kind of low on the priority list here. There's a Wendigo or some creature, maybe a Sasquatch. I think we saw that as well. The video store in the back behind that curtain, you're really going to want to check that out. That's some scary stuff back there. The train station, straight up haunted. Don't do it. There's something about a Batman movie. I don't believe it. So you can forget that. I've heard the mayor has a bastard son, but don't. That he probably does. He knows.
Tell me more about what you heard about the mayor.
Lobstermen. The mayor?
What?
Well, no, sorry, that was everything. No, the mayor. He's the best. I didn't say anything about the mayor. Sorry.
Illegitimate son.
Oh, that's the first I'm hearing of this. This is crazy.
You just said it.
Shh.
He points to a camera at the top right of the room. We've been recording everything.
Why do you need that camera?
We
if you
have been recording your conversations ever since the police report was filed. We were able to track down security footage from the video store last weekend. The 4 of you were all there. Not long after Scott Harris had reportedly last been sighted leaving that side of town.
We were looking for my sisters. They were missing, and everyone knows. I was telling everyone. But then I used the video store's phone, and I called home, and they were at home. So that's why we were there, and then we left.
What else happened, Lucas?
I'd like to see my lawyer.
You don't have one of those here.
Look, what do you want? I'm the adult here.
I'm talking to Lucas.
I don't have to talk. I've seen enough TV. You guys say this because you can lie, but I have rights. I can have. You can get me a lawyer.
He very calmly reaches into his coat pocket, pulls out a small box. On this box, you just see a little knob. Places the box down in front of you. 0. I'd like to keep it there. Lucas. What happened?
My mom does the same thing. She starts counting, but she doesn't have a plan. She thinks that it will make me do stuff.
He turns it to 2. Each of you feels an immense pain behind your eyes. A migraine. A sharp sting that you can tell immediately where it's originating from.
Okay, I'll tell you everything.
Takes it back down to 0.
Ow! What are you asking? What do you want to know?
You were
suck.
exposed to a blue light. I want to know everything about it.
We don't know anything about it, really.
We just saw a blue light.
And Scott disappeared.
Scott, right.
We
You
don't.
speak to Scott. Does he tell you where he is?
He doesn't know where he is.
Tell these guys to get fucked.
He also says to get fucked. I mean,
So you can talk to Scott right now.
I mean,
No.
I guess
No,
maybe.
no.
We don't really
no,
have any proof of that.
No, you want to talk to me. I'm the one with the light. I was exposed to the blue light. I shielded all these 3 kids when the light was emitted from his body. I was the one that got hit. I was the only one that was exposed.
Why does Scott matter in all of this? He was just kind of a
Will you
jerk
shut
and
up
a
for
weirdo.
once?
He doesn't matter. Wrong place, wrong time.
In my head, I just, damn, Scott, you don't matter.
Yeah, I'm not the one that's being held captive right now, so whatever, man. Good luck.
Listen to me. It was me. I was the one that was exposed to the light.
So,
Look.
do you know what this weird blue light thing that you're going on about is? Do you have some explanations for us, maybe?
I don't have to answer a single one of your questions.
See,
No.
I told you guys.
I know you don't have to answer our questions, but we don't know anything that's going on. We're just in a weird place at a weird time, and that's really not our fault.
What led you to the light?
We were looking for my sisters.
What else?
That's it.
Noises.
There was a suspicious man who asked us to follow him.
What did this man look like?
He sounded and looked like a drunk person. A drunkard.
Ethnicity.
You didn't tell us.
It's a-
Malika, it's an RPG. You fill in that information.
He was slightly balding, comb over, green plaid, mismatched shoes, and camouflage pants.
Also, he was white.
Whoa. How do you remember all that?
Also, what about the guy with the shovel? Or we're just gonna tell them everything now? We're just gonna just... Do you guys know about the shovel guy? Is he on your guys' payroll? Covering up all your guys' bodies and stuff?
He looks at the mirror. Moving on.
Well, Shovel Guy.
What happened when you saw the light?
I don't know. We don't. It just was like a flash and then it was gone.
We were all knocked back, but I was in the front of it.
Yep.
Yep.
And Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
The mayor had some unforeseen reactions meeting you recently. Would you like to elaborate on that at all?
In my head, I'm talking to Lucas. Lucas, don't say shit. You come and toast the mayor.
Lucas, don't say anything.
I think he's just a big dum-dum.
A dum-dum.
Yeah, I told him that he saw nothing and he repeated me like an idiot.
Look, sir.
I was just trying to do Star Wars tricks on him.
I mean, seriously, this kid was just worried about his bologna sandwiches. Like,
I was just playing pretend and he went along with
He
it.
turns it up to 3. Back to 0.
Maybe let's not lie.
Hey, yo, every time he does that, I feel real distant all of a sudden. Like,
hey, I want to show you something,
Yes.
but I can't do it in these handcuffs.
Let's try this again. Would you like to roll and try something? You can always try to push something and roll for it.
All right. I want to convince him that I have a superpower to show him, but only if we're not tied down.
Okay, I mean, are you trying to charm him? And if you're going to try to
I'm
charm
trying to
him,
use my brains right now.
okay, then outsmart him. RP it, and then we'll let you roll for it.
Look, ever since that night, the light, and it pushed us all back. I was the one that was closest to the explosion, and all of a sudden I started glowing, and I don't really quite understand how it works, but I think I can call upon it. I can show you. I can show you. Right now, but not with my hands tied down. Like, I have to kind of touch my chest or something.
Roll for it. Difficulty of 10.
I got a 19.
Okay. So, tell me how you do it. So, what do you want him to do? You just want him to unhandcuff you?
I don't know. There's I've never done it inside before in a little room. I need to be outside, in nature. Take us outside. I'll show you.
Don't push it. As you hear a door open, close on the other side of the glass, footsteps coming down a hall where this door opens. 2 more men enter. They stand at the door. This man gets up, goes over to you, undoes your handcuffs. Right this way.
What about...
They stay.
Oh, so that's the fun part.
It's not gonna work.
What's that?
It doesn't work when we're apart.
We all have to be completely together for it to work.
Yeah.
Maybe 5 feet, 10 feet. It's about as far apart as we can get. And nothing.
But we also need our hands free to do it, too.
Yeah, it only works when we can touch our foreheads.
Cut to 120 seconds later.
Yeah.
As the three of you are still handcuffed to chairs, but these chairs are now outside. And Malika is standing there as about 5 individuals are standing around, half of them with notepads and paper.
And where are we outside? Outside, inside a fenced area, outside?
As you look around this area, it's fenced in. There's a guard tower. And you can see the town off into the distance in the valley.
Okay. In my head, I want to have a little sidebar with my compadres here. Mylin,
Yes.
remember when I asked you about, like, can you make handcuffs explode or anything convenient right now?
I don't know what I can do.
You all have 0 energy tokens, so this is going to be fun either way.
So if we have 0 energy tokens, it means we can't even use our superpowers. at
No,
all.
but we can still try because we don't know that.
Yeah, okay.
So I, in my chair, try to start seeing what my superpower is. I'm just like,
You see a couple people taking notes as you're just standing there.
looking like maybe I could be pooping. Maybe. Like,
Nothing happens, but
I'm gonna look around. I want to see, are these men armed? Do they have guns? Does that
you can't tell if they're armed or not.
do I see your little device thingy
You would assume that he probably has that on.
on him? somewhat?
Considering he took it out of his coat earlier, easy for him to conceal.
Okay.
Wait, if it doesn't work mentally,
Yeah, you can.
if it doesn't work, then they really got nothing on us. Then, right? We just gotta be like, oh, we can't do it. Just kidding.
Here, we use this rule in another show. When you're doing this,
Cool.
Mhm.
I like that.
Okay.
I can dig that.
head stuff.
Yeah, but if we don't run away, I mean, like, you guys are still shackled to those chairs, guys. What are we
No.
gonna
But
do?
if we don't really do anything, we're just a bunch of crazy people they found.
All right, guys, maybe
be ready to take that volume down next time.
Oh my God, sorry, I didn't mean to be so
maybe
loud.
I can convince them to take us to the place where it happened, out of this compound. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna try to do the ability. Hold on. You know.
And nothing's happening.
Whoa, wait, I know this sounds crazy, but I think I need to be closer to where we first made contact.
They're all looking at each other.
It's just my gut feeling.
Mylin,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you roll 2d4
Okay.
with a difficulty of 4.
Okay. I got a 4. 5 actually.
Walk me through what happens as you are handcuffed here and Malika's talking to them. They're looking around at each other. Nothing's really happening. And there's this quiet calm. Tell me what happens.
Do I get to? Am I allowed to use? Am I using my ability?
That's what you rolled for. That's the 2d4.
Okay, that's what I was checking. I was like, I didn't think we had any energy for that. So as I am there straining, I'm like, straining, trying to figure out what my ability is. I slowly start to rise out of my chair and then get stopped like a balloon on a string because of the handcuffs.
So you're just kind of lifting out of your chair at this point. As
What
you
now?
see, like, your feet start to, like, float up as your chair
Guys,
is holding you in, and you're just kind of now straight up
Wait.
into the air as
is
her
the-
body
is-
is
I'm trying to, like,
vertical.
Is the chair going up with her?
No.
I tried to, because my hands
They're
are
metal.
tiny, I tried to see if I can, like, wriggle my hands out of the handcuffs.
Out of handcuffs? Oh, that's going to be really tough. I'll let you try it with your brains, but that's going to be tough. I'll say a 12 on that.
Well, since I only have a D10, I don't think I can pass that.
Couple points.
I don't think we have points, do we?
I don't know. Do we?
Let's see what I roll.
You do. You have stuff.
I rolled a 1.
So you're just like hanging upside down, floating into the air. All of these individuals are now taking down notes. Some man with a camera, like a shoulder-mounted camera, comes out and is filming as you're upside down, vertical, kind of floating.
Guys,
These
this
are
is
very,
creepy.
very uncomfortable.
We have superpowers, and you don't want to mess with us.
Because we're so in control of them.
As she's floating upside down in the air.
Just like an awkward balloon, like,
They
you know,
don't-
when it gets, like, pulled down. And, like,
They don't seem too threatened by what you're saying.
It's even scarier because we can't control them. At any minute, I could explode.
Why are you saying this? Why are you saying this? Why are you saying this? Why are you saying this?
As you say explode, a couple of them kind of back up as the other comes back towards you as he pulls the little box out. You're saying that you believe yourself to be combustible, Lucas.
No, that's not what he's saying. He's 12.
I can explode
Oh,
and kill
why are you saying this? Why are you saying this? Why are you
everyone
saying this?
around me. And then my body puts itself back together.
No.
You do not want to be trapped in a room with me.
Why?
And it triggers when I'm hurt.
Oh, Jesus.
Your body puts itself back together exactly as it was before. Some
Yeah.
sort of.
Like Wolverine from the X-Men.
I'm sorry, what?
God, these guys are the worst.
They don't even read comics.
Guys, this is really
I'm going to have you
uncomfortable.
roll your brains. Difficulty of 10.
Do I have any tokens?
You have 3 tokens.
Let's go,
Nice.
big money!
Do it.
Oh, that's an 8! I'm gonna use 2 tokens! Woo! Woo!
What was your die on that?
A D8. And I rolled an 8 on it.
So, you're saying that you have the ability to molecularly regenerate your body back to its normal stance without any cause of side effect.
More importantly, I could explode in this small space. We need to get out of here.
Look
This
around,
one
you're
space
outside.
of the forest.
It's
They took us outside?
Yeah.
More importantly, I could explode. You need to get away from me. And let me go and don't hurt me. It triggers it.
Also, can you please let me go? Or at least out of these handcuffs?
I would also like to go. If
What is
that's
the
an
known
option.
range?
At
Your
least
last-
like 50 feet.
Why would you tell them that? He has like 500 feet.
At least 50 feet.
He went
But we don't know.
with a 0. Add a 0.
Lucas.
Could be as many as 500.
Lucas. Are you what happened to Scott's father's truck?
Yes.
No, some dude lit that on fire.
Did you just say that out loud? Yeah, you didn't do this.
No, I said it out loud.
Also, some dude lit it on fire and then I exploded. Guys, I don't know where to go
I
with
feel like we are completely forgetting about the lobster people. Well, every waking minute that you're wasting on us, they're mobilizing.
Was the truck lit on fire, or was the truck explosion
What do I say? What do I say? What do I say?
Explosion.
I-
caused by you, Lucas?
Explosion.
It was me.
Say that you're the guy that lit it on fire with
no,
your
no,
explosion.
no.
Say that you're the guy that lit it on fire with
No,
your
no, you
explosion.
combusted.
That's the same thing. It means the same thing.
I'm hearing 2 different things. What should I say?
Tell them you. I don't
You
know.
exploded and it lit the truck on fire.
I exploded and it lit the truck on fire.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he's buying it.
Yeah.
One of the others in the back says something along, looks up from the notes.
It's true.
The infraction origin point was about 75 yards from the truck's burning point. It would be safe for us to assume his combustion rate is at least 75 yards. As they're all going to get up, and everyone starts to back away from the group of you, immediately
No, but for real, this
walking
is
backwards.
uncomfortable.
As they're now at about 75 yards away, so one of them still has a camera on you as they're still filming from a distance.
You still feel the need of combustion, Lucas? Do you feel as if you might explode?
I feel like we should slowly.
I could explode at any moment if these handcuffs don't come off. Should I say that?
Are the handcuffs causing you discomfort?
Oh yeah, they hurt a
So
lot.
yes, yes.
Yeah, they hurt real bad.
And tell them you can feel our pain
And
too.
I can feel my friend's pain too.
And it makes
That's
you
really good.
uncomfortable.
That's
As
really
you
good.
say that, you start to see the group of them, even from 75 yards away. They're all talking to each other.
We don't know what's happening to your friend.
I don't know what's happening either. You wanted a show, here's your stupid show.
We are not the cause of her discomfort.
Yeah, but you're the cause of his now.
Does that help?
All the pain. We're all connected.
This all just hurts so bad.
Handcuffs, please.
Could you please tell us, Lucas, what is it exactly that hurts?
The handcuffs are causing emotional.
The handcuffs, and also I don't like being
physical
here.
pain. It's very upsetting.
You guys are scaring me.
Can I take a moment to check in with Scott? Hey, Scott.
Oh shit! Oh shit! This is too good! I'm floating upside down. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Are they buying this shit? Really?
I get the feeling one of us, if not all of us, is gonna die real soon.
Oh yeah.
Why would you say something like that?
And shh. And I don't know what that means for you, because if all four of us aren't here, I think you're affected by that too, Scott. So, what do you feel about what's going on?
I mean, I don't really feel anything, but what are you trying to say? I don't know. I'm upside down. This,
Never mind.
you want my help?
Yeah, Scott, your help would be helpful.
I feel like I've created a good lie, but I don't know why.
You want me to see if we can make you explode?
How do we get out of this, and how do we make sure these people leave us alone?
You're asking me?
I'm asking everybody.
Tell them the combustion thing and tell them to take off the handcuffs or you're gonna start getting explodey.
Do we have any tokens left?
I'm gonna start getting explodey real quick.
You need the handcuffs.
I need
Everybody
to
needs
check with the
handcuffs.
mods because I believe there was a mistake. I believe they added this token after I used it. I saw it come in the chat room, and then we used it for my Lin. So I don't believe the energy token the mods just added is correct. So if you guys could check and make sure, because there was the Mr. Fantasy donation that led to Mylin being able to use her token, and I don't know if we've had any come in since then. So you guys might want to check on that. Let me know, mods. But
So we don't have a current.
they're checking, but I don't think you have any more energy tokens. So, you know, there's not energy tokens, but there's always just trying to use your RPG smarts to get out of these situations.
I'm gonna run up to Lucas and
You're still handcuffed to it.
No,
Oh, no,
she's not.
free.
Yeah,
She's
No, no,
free.
no, I'm
She's just
free.
kind of
I'm
standing
free.
out.
I'm gonna run up behind Lucas. I'm gonna hold him like behind his shoulders, and I'm like, oh, we're all connected. He feels very explodey.
Distress. The handcuffs are causing him distress and emotional pain.
What do you want from us?
Oh, this kid, he's feeling really stressed out. I can tell how stressed out he is about all of us being handcuffed.
Is Scott the one making you explode? Is Scott also the one that led you to mind control the mayor and apparently lose control of your gravity? Is Scott doing this?
Yeah, blame Scott, blame Scott, blame Scott. Yeah, just blame Scott. It's not our
Yeah,
fault.
yeah, it's Scott. Oh, my head hurts so much. Oh, we're so it's uncomfortable right now. Oh man, you really. I think when you're messing with that device, this is not good.
Malika, roll your brains. Difficulty of 14.
Can I add a 1? No, I got a 5.
Yeah, the 1 wouldn't help.
Yeah, 1 before the 4.
As you're saying that, you notice some movement on the roof to your left, and not enough or quick enough. You get around as you feel the pinch in your neck.
Damn it.
And then a pinch, and a pinch,
Damn it,
and a pinch.
Damn it!
I was about to do something.
You all wake up inside of an all-white room.
Fuck.
You're no longer handcuffed. The room is padded. There's one other individual in the room.
Who is it?
A young man. He looks to be around 17 years old.
What's his?
He's got facial hair. He's very skinny.
Hey, what's his status like?
Hey, guy.
He's just kind of staring blankly in
Hey,
the middle of the room.
hello.
You alright, man?
Are you really here?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's your name?
This guy's wacko.
Mylin.
Eileen. Are you a junior now?
Yeah.
What's your name, buddy?
Joey. And you two especially remember this. About 6 years ago, a boy older than both of you, 1 year ahead, disappeared. Never to be found. He was hanging out down by the lake one day. Everyone just assumed he drowned, but they never found the body. I would have been a senior this year.
What are you doing here?
I'm making the world a better place.
How?
My body.
Joe, do you have special powers?
How special?
I can control people's minds.
Me too.
Oh. Are you
I can move things with my mind.
I turn into a human balloon. I guess. I don't know. I was handcuffed to a chair at the time, so it didn't go so well.
What else can you do?
Joey, can you hear me?
Joey closes his eyes. And then you hear Joey. Yeah, I can hear you.
Whoa, okay, more importantly, can you hear Scott?
Who the fuck is that? What the fuck is going on? There's somebody else in here. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Hey,
down.
Joey. Meet our fifth. This is Scott.
No.
Who's Scott?
Douche.
How did Scott? Where's Scott?
We're pretty sure dead, but also in our heads.
Did-
You're welcome.
Joe, what were you saying about your body?
I'm special, like you all.
You're like the Voltron version of us.
What?
You're all of us combined.
I mean, can you do like a thing where you just light?
I don't know. Maybe. Never tried.
How long have you been here?
6 years, I think.
What? Why? What did they do? What are they doing to you?
We're helping. We're gonna make the world a better place.
No, but we could be out in the world helping the world. We could be like superheroes. We have cool powers. And there's a lot of bad stuff going on.
I don't think people would understand.
We could do it secretly. People don't know that their minds are being controlled.
Do they experiment on you here?
I mean,
Have you met that man with the device? He clicks it up.
yeah, it hurts. It's
Wait.
it's some sort of like a. It connects with the energy that made us.
Okay, but who's the dead kid that made you? Like, we have a Scott Harris. Who's your dead kid?
What dead kid?
How did you become this way?
Perhaps the kid died.
Did you die?
I don't know. I don't think so. I just was
like, poke him.
I was fishing one day and I saw this thing in the water. It started glowing blue and I grabbed it. Next thing I knew, I woke up here. I've never...
Did it look like a lobster?
What?
I don't know.
Just making sure those two things didn't cross.
I have
Thank
a
you.
bad feeling about this. We need to get out of here.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
I
Show
cannot
us
be
the
trapped in
way.
here
Do
for
they
6
come
years.
in here and feed you? Like, what's the schedule around here? How do you know we've been here for 6 years? How can you tell the time?
I can... If I focus really hard, I can hear things in the air. Like the radio, the TV. It keeps me company.
What do you hear right now?
Just the news.
What's on the news?
Stuff. The world. It's all sad. That's why I'm here, though. That's why we're here, right? We're gonna help. With our help, they can fix it.
I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't trust them.
We have to get out of here. Because
We should be having these kinds of conversations.
I'm gonna
You know how they put the camera in the corner?
be so dead with my parents if I can't get home tonight. And he's been in here 6 years.
We must have put him in here with us for a reason.
Yeah, because we're all the same.
Freaks.
No, but if they were afraid of us being
this is-
together,
I'm in here because I get mad sometimes, and I don't want to hurt anybody.
have you hurt anybody before?
Have you heard anyone recently?
Not that I know of. I did. I think it might be my fault that you're here.
Why would you say something like that?
I tried really hard the other day to escape. I focused all my energy. I was missing my family so much, and I just... as hard as I could. I tried to transport my physical being somewhere else. and I saw this light. It was calling to me. When I went to grab it, I saw something else too. I haven't told them about it. It was a monster. Something terrible.
Did it have red eyes?
Yeah.
Scott,
And
He's telling the truth.
Are we doing this? Are we still having these kind of conversations?
I mean, I'm in here with you now, so.
there's a Scott. You said you had something in there with you, right?
Yeah, I can hear it. It's in here with me. I can hear it, but I can't see it. It's definitely like some sort of creature, some sort of thing's digging around.
It was just dark. It was more like a presence than a thing. And when I went to grab the light, it reached out and it grabbed the light at the same time. And then I woke up back in here and I knew I'd done something terrible. But I guess I just... Maybe it was you. Maybe you were the monster and you grabbed the light when I did.
I think Scott grabbed the light.
The fuck, am I the monster?
Yup.
You guys,
Nobody's a monster here. We're just regular people wrapped up in some crazy, crazy stuff.
wait, he said that he was going for the light, and Scott touched the light. Doesn't that make the two of them the same thing inside each other's heads?
What if the monster is us? Like all of us people.
Well, maybe we're not monsters at all.
Who cares, you guys? We're stuck in a padded cell right now.
Yeah, how do
Wait,
we get out of
that's-
here?
Joe,
Hear about this
you-
existential crisis
You
you're all
said something about trying to leave your body?
Yeah,
How?
I don't know. Sometimes if I just focus really, really hard, I can do things I never thought possible.
Like what?
Like, leave.
Are you saying you can get out of here?
I don't know. I haven't tried in a while, and I go
Wait.
back and forth, and I just get...
What if we all combine our abilities together? Maybe we could all get out of here.
Yeah, we're together now. You're not alone. You have us.
I don't know, but if I stay here, I can help. I can...
You're not
not
helping
helping-
anyone.
This is terrible. Do you want to live like this?
I miss my mom.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
And I'm sure your mom misses you too.
I'm gonna say, Bert, you know,
Oh, okay.
it's up to you whether or not you say anything, but you know this. Joey's family lived not too far down the road from yours. 3 years after Joey's disappearance, his mom committed suicide. It wasn't talked about too much in the town, but you remember it especially because it was someone just down the road. You remember that. But it's been so long, I don't even know. What if they don't recognize me anymore?
I mean, Bert and Mylin recognized you. Right, guys?
I think they just remembered my name.
A mother doesn't forget his son. Is there something wrong, Bert?
I think if we all combined our powers together, maybe whatever Joey's ability is to escape, maybe we could amplify that and get us all out of here.
What if we kill someone?
Joey, I think you've done enough good in here. And I think you need to go back out. Because there's a lot of people that still miss you. And you don't want to lose any more time with anyone else that's still out there.
Okay. But you all know, like, if we get out of here, they're gonna come for us.
Yeah, but we'll have each other this time. You won't be alone.
They got the others.
What others?
All of them. The others.
We didn't know about any others.
You didn't see the other kids?
No.
How many were there?
There's 6 of us left. There used to be 10. I don't know what happened to the other 4. We think they got stuck over there.
Or where?
In the
The
dark
other
place?
side.
It's cold and quiet there.
Oh, you mean death?
No.
No, it's wherever Scott is right now.
Scott's dead.
Is he though?
Wait, are you... They got stuck in here and they never came out?
I don't know, then maybe they're in there with you still, Scott.
Guys,
We can find them.
we need to find answers, and they're not in this room. They're out there. We gotta figure it out. Come on, we gotta put our heads together.
I say we hold hands and try and combine our powers.
Okay? What else do we got to lose?
I mean, we'll have to create some sort of distraction first, because this is like... It's all padded and dampened.
There's a door, presumably. I want to go up to it and see if there's like a lock or any sort of
As you go up to it, there's no door from the inside. Like, it's just a padded room. You can tell where the seam is, where it can open to the inside, but it doesn't open to the outside. There's like a latch, and there's like a little spot where you can tell that it moves, and then to push the food through.
Guys, I got a plan. I'm gonna get them to come in here, and then we can go through the door. And I turn.
Okay, that's a
And
good
I,
idea. All right.
jam like my fingers into like the back of my throat. So that
Now, before you like do something too crazy, as you turn, you do see that there is another camera up at the top right.
Damn it.
And that camera hasn't been able to hear you all because you've been talking through a mental link, but it can see you.
Sure.
Guys, come around me. I'm gonna double over, and like everyone like kind of huddle around me. Like I'm gonna get really sick.
Okay.
And so like I like huddle down. Like I like something's like happening to my stomach, and then like as I'm turned over.
Oh
like,
no! What's wrong?
And I just
Oh,
start
no.
like vomiting violently.
Oh, you didn't have to throw up on us.
Oh,
what's
she-
Bang
wrong
on the
with
thing,
her?
bang on
She
the
has
thing that I know.
superpower sickness.
Something's wrong.
I run the
Something's
door.
wrong.
We need help in here. We need help in here.
Help!
Something's wrong.
I don't know what's wrong with her.
Joey's eyes kind of go wide. He's getting excited, and for the first time in who knows how long, and he's like standing up, like
She's sick from all the
as he's getting
superpowers.
excited, and you hear the sound of people coming down the hall. Can you roll your brains for me? Difficulty of 5.
Okay. I got a 4. Do I have any?
You have 1 token.
I'm gonna use that token.
As you hear the footsteps coming down the hall, the door pushes open.
Oh.
As two individuals carrying these they're like batons, but you can see they've got electricity kind of like sparking on the end of them, are waving for you all to get up against the wall, leaving you in the center as they're kind of waving side to side, get to the side, get to the side. What happened? What's wrong?
I don't know. Something's wrong. I'm so sick. I
She's
don't
sick.
know.
We can.
Guys, speak
Joey's-
out, guys.
Joey's in the corner and he's like,
She's sick, and we can feel her pain.
It hurts
And
so bad.
when I feel pain, things get bad.
Lower your voltage on those weapons. It's making us all feel sick.
Joey looks directly at you, Bert,
Yeah,
and he's like going for like,
we can do this. You ready?
for Mom.
No.
And I'm
As he looks at you,
yeah.
you see him kind of like tilt his head, and he takes his right foot and he kind of wraps it around the door just into the hallway. As you see him kind of like this. It's almost as if there's like a liquid rolling up his leg and into his body, like an energy coursing through him that he's now grasped onto. As he turns his head, focuses it out his arm, as his eyes start to glow kind of a bluish green, his hand reaches out, and you see him do this as the two bodies just dissipate
I was totally
into the air.
running to like go towards one. So when that happened,
They just, as their
Oh my
bodies
God!
disassemble into millions of tiny pieces.
Oh my God.
Oh shit! Oh
Guys,
shit!
we
Oh
have to get out of
shit!
here. We have to get out of here. We have to
As
get out
a
of here.
smile forms on Joey's face. Escape.
yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Joey,
go.
let's go.
Good job, Joey. Joey, good job.
As Joey like turns the corner and starts to move. He like quickly grabs one of you and like points the other direction as he's kind of leading you out. As he's limping a little bit, he seems very weak and his body very thin and frail. And he begins moving through this space. As you pass other cells, you hear like banging on these cells in these all white rooms. No time. Go.
We'll come back for them.
I try to like help him along.
As you kind of push him up and you start to help him, you hear the sounds of sirens go out in this facility as the lights start to go off with the lights blinking, flashing red. All of a sudden, two individuals kind of come around the corner very quickly, both with guns, they're kind of dark guns drawn. As you turn the corner, and you see Joey just take his hand and do this, as an entire kind of like cement section of this building crushes them up against the other side of the wall, and you can feel him, like as he does this, go even limper.
Joey,
Joey!
stay
Start
with
to
us.
notice he's bleeding
Guys,
out of
help
his
me,
ear
help me.
now.
Joey, you've done enough.
Take a left. Take a left.
We're gonna
Okay.
be free. We're gonna make it. Come on.
We can't
Let's
can't
go.
kill any more people, Joey. We can do this without expending all your
Lucas,
your
you start
power.
to kind of run ahead to the left. As you turn and kind of skid across the floor, as you start to move, you see a long hall with an exit door at the end. But there's kind of like before that exit door, a steel cage, and one individual that kind of jumps up and like start locking this cage down.
Joey,
And
Joey,
he's going
Joey.
through a simple thing. Joey's getting really tired now.
Do we have any energy?
You have one energy.
I put a hand on Joey's shoulder.
I want to party. Let's do this, boys. Let's do this.
Joey, I got this. And I'm going to go up to the cage, and I'm going to just try and use my powers to just kind of crush it telekinesisly
So you're
into
just
a
gonna
ball.
start crushing.
Yeah,
So you're gonna use an energy token
sure.
to do this, and I
Sure.
want you to roll 2d4, difficulty of 6. Tell me the difference, and then also tell me,
Sure.
narrate me through this.
Sure. Woo! I got a 7, so it's a difference of 1. So,
Positive. So
Positive, yeah.
You just feel like a sting in your brain, a pain coming from the same place behind your eyes.
and I just use that to fuel me getting more angry as like the bars start to like bend different ways. The guy was starting to spin the wheel, and it just starts to like all the way back and just like fly off. And as like the whole part just starts to like disassemble and just
This guy on the other end is kind of backing up. We need help. We need help. We gotta break out. We gotta break out.
bar at his head.
I'm just gonna say it hits him as he goes like falling back to the ground, knocked unconscious immediately. As you see a clear path to this exit.
We need to go
Let's go.
now.
Pick up Joey.
Okay, so Joey is extremely weak.
Yeah.
As you bust open,
As we're running out, do I see my backpack or my bike or anything?
Or your Fisher Price.
I will
Yeah.
let you roll your brains with a difficulty of 10.
Do I have any tokens?
You have 2.
Yeah, I don't see. Or I got a 2.
Yeah, you don't see any of your stuff. As you break out this exit door, you're basically in the woods above the town. It is now dark out. But as you immediately start to walk, all of a sudden you hear the sound of gunfire. As you see on the ground, dirt pop up. As you look up, you can see the tower on the opposing side up in the air.
They're trying to kill us.
Oh my.
I want to lead everybody to a safe place in the woods.
You're being shot at right now.
Okay, so
So-
we're running to the woods, right?
No, I'm saying you're being shot at right now.
Okay.
So I need all of you to roll your flight.
Okay.
Difficulty of 6.
Give it 10.
Whew. It's a 9.
Do I have any?
Bert, you have 3 tokens.
Still won't do enough.
How many tokens do I have?
You might want to use those tokens because the difference on failure here is how bad this is going to
Oh,
hurt.
then I want to use all of them. I rolled a 1, so it's technically 2. Is that +1? So I'll use
Plus
all
1
3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use all 3, so it's a
What's
total of
up?
5. Because I have a D6 +1. So I rolled a 1, +1, plus
Okay,
3.
that's a smart move because this is going to hurt.
Yeah.
And what'd you get, Malika?
Oh wait, did you say flight or fight?
Flight.
Oh, I rolled the wrong die.
You're trying to basically dodge these bullets.
How many? I only got a 3. Do I have any tokens?
You have 2 at Adam.
Okay.
Obviously. As these gunshots from the ground up kind of start moving up the ground, you feel a sting in your right leg, and you feel one in your right arm as they glance up through the group. As Joey instinctively kind of just does this with his hand, as you see the entire tower lift up off the ground as it goes up into the air and then collapses in on itself, and you just see a blood mist
Joey!
appear from the light as the light
Whoa.
flickers out and a giant metal thud falls to the ground and falls, ripping the fence as it rolls down the hill into the forest as you feel Joey's body go completely limp in
Ugh.
your arms.
That was freaking crazy.
Are you guys okay?
No,
You're bleeding.
No, I got shot.
I'm fucking shot!
I got
Oh
shot
my
in the
fucking God,
arm.
this
You hear the sound of yelling coming from inside the building. You're out right
Yeah.
now in the lights, in the middle of the thing. I created a hole for you. Are you going out the hole?
go.
Run.
I
We
guess
gotta
I have
Alright,
to
go.
go out your hole.
All right. You start running down this hill as quick as you can, but the 2 of you injured are just
Yeah.
making your way through the dark down the hill. You're carrying with you.
like
Joey.
dragging.
Can you?
I want to help. Try to help.
You're gonna try to help
Yeah.
carry Joey. You hear as you get further down the hill, you start to hear the sounds of dogs up on the hill, and you hear the sirens going out, and people yelling in the distance. But you're now moving through the dark. Let's see. Okay. You're kind of moving through the dark, running full speed down this hill. You've gotten far enough away from this facility that there's not much light down here, and you're having to move a lot slower.
Do we recognize at all where we are?
Yeah, I was wondering if I could use any of my skills to use the cover of darkness to get away.
I will let you do that. Just walk me through it. Role playing. Talk to them about a plan.
So I don't have to roll?
Well, tell me first. Role play what you're trying to do, and then see if you
Okay.
succeed.
So I'm gonna look around at my surroundings, and I kind of recognize, since this town is surrounded by woods, kind of where we are, I think we need to get away as fast as possible, but running straight into town, that doesn't make sense. So I want to slip into the woods and use the cover of darkness to maybe help us get away. I'm clutching my arm and I'm looking over at Bert, trying to see like how bad is it, and if we are leaving a blood trail after us.
Okay, what I would say in that entire situation, you didn't roleplay that. You told me what you were thinking. Communicate with your team what you would like to do.
Hey guys,
Clean
I'm
up-
a park ranger. I know where we
No.
are.
What I'm trying to say is your plan. Tell your team your plan. Tell your team we need to clean up the blood to keep them from following us. Role play through it, and then we'll have you roll for completion successfully of that event.
Okay. Hey guys, I heard that dogs were unleashed on us, and they can follow our scent.
Is there a river or something that we can go through?
But, yeah, and I think there's a stream up ahead that we need to cross to throw their scent off the trail. But
I've been shot.
we're gonna. How bad is it?
Can you walk?
I can't feel it, so that's
We have
probably a bad thing.
We have to go. We have to go.
We have to leave. We have to make.
What kind of time?
Our only chance is to make it through the woods.
We have to get.
You're
to the
already
river.
running through the woods.
Yeah.
So just tell me your plan. What are you doing?
We're
Give me an
looking-
action.
So we're
You want to
going-
run through the river?
Yeah.
All right. Roll for
Ow.
brains. Roll an 8. Difficulty of 8.
It's a 5.
And so you announce out you want to run through the river, but you don't know where the hell you are. You have no clue where you're at right now, what you're around. But I'm going to say that you can hear a river in the distance.
Guys, I don't know where we are. I know
we
need to-
are. I know where we are. You guys follow me.
Okay.
And I am going to have to help him get to the river.
Okay, so you're taken to the river.
Right.
So you're going to go down to the river and you want to cross.
Yes, I want to cross the river. I'm going to look for the shallowest part of the water, and I'm going to tell you, Bert, trust me, I know exactly where we are in these woods.
Okay, roll your brains, difficulty of 10.
As a skilled ranger, I automatically succeed any check with difficulty of 12 or lower.
When it comes to like forest kind of stuff.
To being a park ranger. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know where the river is. I'm having you roll to cross the river with Bert.
You wanted brains?
Yep.
8. 9. No.
9.
Yeah.
Then use token.
No, I
So-
don't have any more tokens.
You start to pull him through the river. You guys hear the sounds of the dogs in the distance. You now see like a helicopter light up on the top of the hill. But as you kind of pull him through, you lose your foot just a little and you slide about 50 yards more down. And I'm going to say you take an extra little like hit on your arm. And it's extra hard for you to kind of get back up. Are you carrying Joey still?
I'm trying.
And
Like,
I'm
we're
trying to
trying to
help.
like drag him through the
Yeah.
river with us.
I'm going to say that you being a little bit older and long, you can do this. Lucas, can you roll your brawn for me? Difficulty of 5.
12.
Okay, so you...
He did
Adrenaline-
save me from a river. He's
adrenaline
kind of
kicks
used to
in.
this.
It's his thing.
That's true. This is his specialty. So you power through this river. You're a strong swimmer too, and you just kind of push through, power through, and when you see them kind of slip, go down, you both kind of like slide your way down river towards them to catch back up. As you get out on the opposite side of the woods, you know this area really well, Malika. So where are you going to go hide, and how are you going to hide?
So, I think they're expecting this, but there are different ranger stations all over the forest. Some with supplies and tents. I actually remember I set one up not too far up this river. I'm gonna lead you guys there.
Just gonna grab the things and then go.
We have to keep moving,
We have to dress your
and
wounds.
we have to take care of the fact that we're both shot.
Oh my God, you're shot too?
Yes, I was shot in the arm.
Okay, I trust you. Let's just go.
Okay, and so
You know where that is?
Yes.
Because it's your old station. You know which direction to go, and as you all are about to head in that general direction, you realize that Joey's body has just gone completely limp. He's not responding at all.
Joey, and I feel for a pulse.
You feel nothing.
He's gone.
What do you mean? What do you mean he's gone?
I tried doing CPR.
As you put him on the ground, you can see blood had come out of his eye, like corners of his eyes, his ears, his nose. He has a large smile on his face. His eyes stare blankly out into the sky as you beat on his chest.
Joey, wake up!
He's dead.
He's gone.
We have to keep.
Guys, we gotta go.
No, we need to
we gotta
focus.
go.
Look, Bert and I are shot, so like, we have to just stay focused. Okay?
We can't leave
We're
Joey, though.
almo-
We gotta take him with us.
No,
What if he's not dead? We're not doctors.
he's
No
dead.
pulse.
We have to. If we leave him here, they're gonna take him back there.
He's dead. It doesn't matter if they take him back there.
We don't know he's dead.
Lucas,
We have
Lucas.
a guy inside our heads. He's not dead,
Lucas,
is he?
We can't fight about this anymore. He is gone.
Can we
Joey's
at least
not-
like hide him under the leaves or something so that
Sure.
if he wakes up?
Sure.
Lucas.
All right, I'm
Bert and I.
I'm shoving
Hey,
leaves.
I think I can help. I think I can help. I don't know why, but I think I can help.
Okay.
Just... I'm not trying to be like, weird or nothing, but all four of you just touch him.
Sure.
Put your hands on him. I can see him.
As you all four kind of lean down, put your hands on him, you start to see this blue energy starting at his brain, moving through his body. You can see it glowing underneath the skin. And then gets brighter as it lifts up closer to the surface. And then splits into four, flowing up through all four of your hands and up into your bodies. The brightness is this, as it flows up your hands, you kind of lose track of what's underneath. As you look back down, his body is gone.
What?
We gotta go, guys. I don't know what's happening. First,
Scott, what the hell did you just do?
guys, please. First,
We need to
I
take
start-
we need to take care of our wounds.
I start
You
ripping
don't
off
have to do
pieces.
that anymore.
What?
I fixed it. You can thank Joey.
I look at where their wounds were supposed to be.
And there's like blood, but there's like no hole anymore.
No hole.
Oh my god, guys,
scar.
what's happening? Guys, okay, I don't know what's happening, and I can't deal with this right now. But we can't stay here. We can't stay
You're
here.
right. We have to keep moving. This is a miracle. You're right. We have to thank Joey. Thank. Oh my God. Thank God. But
Wait, what if we switch directions now? Because your blood trail is gonna stop. We could pivot in a way that they don't expect,
Okay.
and we could go that way.
Let's do that.
And then the dogs will be stuck right here. They won't know where we went.
you're right.
Do you know of any other state ranger stations?
I think let's make it look like I was going to my ranger station, but we're going somewhere else.
Okay, yeah. I think, yeah, that'd be smart.
As you start running through the woods
Tuck in the river to like wash off the blood, I guess.
and then back out, you hear the sounds of the dogs and the helicopters as you run throughout the night. You make your way to the station, grab the supplies you need, and you disappear back into the woods. And we'll find out what happens next week at the
Nice.
same time. Yay!
For real?
Yeah, for real. Find out what happens next week.
And tune in next week to see me get my walkie-talkies back.
Yeah!
And my bologna sandwiches that I haven't got to eat yet.
Yeah. Cut to a scene before the alarms went off and everything.
Some
where
guards.
there's
The guards are just
guards
like,
eating
you know,
Bill.
Those motherfuckers.
The ones that got
playing with
squished.
the
Joey
walkie-
killed those guys.
Yeah, the ones that got crushed by the concrete.
Yeah.
I don't know what people are doing with my laundry at this point.
Probably laundering money with it. It's Pandar. I see that you put a rumor in there. We'll get to that next week. Any
Thank
more
you.
rumors that come in, we'll be able to get to them. Thank you guys so much. We didn't hit our goal tonight, but we're going to do our best to hit it next week. So, keep those coming in. I want to work with you guys. Rumors worked a lot better last week, so I'm going to work with the chat later to figure out why people weren't engaging with rumors and stuff as much this week. So I want to see if there's something that needs to be changed there or something you all liked better last week. Feel free to let me know, and we can start a discussion in the Discord about it, because I definitely want to make sure that we're making this show work for you guys. I did see the NPC. It didn't really trigger for me because it came in as two different. It came in as like an energy token, and then on top of that, so I didn't really see it till the end. But I can easily work that one in, and I plan on working that in right at the beginning of next week's show. So thank you all so much. Thank you to our players, and stick around. Coming up next is Outbreak Undead with Perception Check. Perception Check is back. And who are our guests tonight, Lucas?
It's Matt is the guest.
It's Matt.
And Outbreak Undead is like a zombie, very realistic survival game.
We
That's
use the
awesome.
online character generator that builds your character based on your real-world skills.
So it's like if you're fast.
Oh, wait
like,
a second.
Or if you work out 3 times a week, you do better than someone who works out 2 times a week.
I have to remind everybody how Zach and I recently taught Matt how to change his tire.
Ooh, yeah, that's true.
I mean, here's the real question. Is Matt going to be more qualified to survive the zombie apocalypse than Chunk and Cucumber?
That's
I
the
mean,
question.
they're both pretty ripped, so I'm assuming yes.
Those guys know how to change a tire.
So stick around. That'll be coming up in about 30 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy these clips while you wait and continue talking with Thumper Fam. Hit up our Discord to talk about the show and our after show kind of discussion.
And the
I'll
Reddit.
hop in there and talk to people and Reddit and all that good stuff. So let me know what's working, what's not working. I definitely want to make sure we get those rumors working again. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.